Hi, I'm Richie Norton and these are my sleep prep tips with a little bit of movement to help you wind down at the end of the day, de-stress after maybe needing a little bit of a break, and tying it all together into sleep rituals or sleep hygiene to be able to make the most of that downtime and hopefully a deeper, more restorative rest. So while you listen to me and hopefully unwind into this practice and start to embody it, the first part is breathing. So starting to observe your breathing right now, following the breath in, following the breath out, not forcing it. Sometimes the breath out might become a bit of a sigh, so I will encourage you to maybe let the air out of the mouth nice and slow. In through the nose, nice and smooth. And then when you're ready to breathe out, let it go. So I'll let you sit with that practice for the time being and just see if that just in itself brings a nice calm energy or a calm sensation over the body. Before we move into a movement practice, something I would do just to help start the flow of switching off, shutting down the body, calming down all the senses. A little bit of a tip into the kind of practices that I would put in place before you even start to put this kind of practice into your bedtime routine. First of all, laptops down, phones away, dim the lights, probably a lot dimmer than this room right now. Get rid of the artificial light where you can. Maybe light a candle, read a book. It's always nice to get things out of the busy monkey mind. Rather distract ourselves on technology or watch TV, it's nice to maybe get down on paper what those things are. So you could see it as journaling or just planning out your day, maybe reflecting on things that went well, maybe writing down the things that need a little bit more work, but make sure they go onto a piece of paper and not get all stuck up in here and block that nice, tranquil, calming, mindful state. Are you still breathing? Are you still aware of your breathing? Has it become deeper? Has it become shorter? The breath gives you all the feedback that you need. We're looking for long, slow, controlled, steady inhales. There'll be a brief pause and then a nice, long, slow exhalation. So hopefully just the breath work and paying attention to these kind of bedtime rituals will start to create new, healthier habits. With all the technology and all the distractions that we have, constantly trying to get our attention, we need to find ways to switch off, to quiet down that monkey mind, and to sink into more of a restorative, restful state. Another part of the bedtime practice might be going for a walk, getting some fresh air, maybe running yourself a nice hot bath, reading in the bath. It needs to suit your current daily life, but prioritizing an hour at least, if not 2 hours without technology and giving yourself that time to switch off is the best way to start off a bedtime routine that will eventually have a huge impact on how the quality of your sleep affects everything else when we talk about health. So breathing in, breathing out. We're going to carry on now and just do a little bit of a stretch. Something you can do for easily 10-20 minutes, but I'm just going to give you the basics and you can go away and hopefully have it as some homework. So in this seated position, the left hand goes down, the right arm comes up, and we fold and stretch for the right side of the ribs. Breathing in, right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Breathing out, soften. Bring it back up. Inhale, arms open up, chest stretches. Don't force it, no tension. As you breathe out, chin to the chest, reach forward, rounding through the spine. Bring the arms arms back, hands behind you, open the chest, breathe into the shoulders, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Moving to all fours. From here, just some really slow spinal articulation. So inhaling, exhaling, rounding for the spine, adding some gentle rocks, some sways. Breathe in, breathe out. Releasing that tension through the shoulders that might be sat in the neck, using your breath at a nice, slow, steady space. And then just a gentle downward dog, turn the toes, pushing back. Just nice to spread the fingers, distribute the weight over the wrists, pedal the heels down towards the floor, stretching out through the calves, the hamstrings, the heels. Looking back between your toes, nice long back body stretch. And then bring the knees down to the floor. Flatten out the toes, sitting back. Just stretching out for the top of the toes, top of the feet, interlocking the fingers now behind the body. Opening the chest, looking up. Bring the shoulder blades together, breathe into that chest space. Breath in, breath out as we move. And again, inhaling, open up the chest, retract the shoulders. As you breathe out, interlock the fingers around the spine. Bring the hands down to the floor. Breathing in, open up to the left. Little twist for the left side of the body, and as we breathe out, the left hand threads through the right wrist. And just drop the left shoulder down to the floor, stretching through that left shoulder blade. Inhale, come up. Inhale, open to the right. And as you breathe out, reach and thread through the back of the left wrist. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, left arm reaches forward, look to your right, stretching for the left side of the body. Inhale, straighten out the right arm, next inhalation as you breathe out, look to the left. Inhale, come up. Moving back into some lateral, so side body stretches in that all fours position, rounding through the spine. And then flipping forwards, gently align onto the back to ground down, grounding down the spine, feeling that connection with the spine and the floor. And you can even take this into bed, but as you wind down, you want to have as little amount of pressure and load in the body as possible. Give the knees a little squeeze up towards the chest, tucking the tailbone. Always coming back to a full inhale, exhale, and rocking the legs left to right, loosening up into the hips, massaging the lower spine. Nice. Then crossing the right heel or right shin over the left knee, lifting the left leg up, squeezing that up towards the body. You feel a light opening for the right hip. Everything's soft, don't over aggravate, don't over stretch. The breathing attention to the movement is the key. Swap over, left shin over right knee, lift the right leg, squeeze into the body. Breathe in, breathe out. And bring that down. And really gently now, being careful with the back, both feet are flat, just a gentle bridge, lift the hips up, maybe walk the shoulder blades in so you feel an opening through the hips, gently opening through the thighs, open through the chest as you drive the palms into the floor. Breathing chest. And of course, you could do this in your bed. It's always nice to bring attention to the movement while you breathe. Lengthening the breath out so you feel the stretch, you feel the body start to unload any tension. But just to bring this little session to a close, just a reminder that no matter where you are, no matter what body you're in at the moment, or where you are with your health and your fitness, we all breathe every day. We just need to be a little more mindful of the kind of breathing that we have. Slow, mindful breaths, bringing awareness to the inhale, and then pausing for a moment to bring that into a nice, calm, gentle, steady state, and then long breaths out, softening different parts of the body. So you might even want to do a bit of a body scan with your eyes closed, maybe in a seated position, or if you're in bed. Every breath out, you send that softness, that relaxed sensation, that calming sensation throughout the body, starting at the top of the head, the forehead, the eyes, the jaw, the throat, the shoulders, through the hips, into the legs, into the feet. So you feel yourself becoming heavier. Each breath is an opportunity to signal to that calming response that we want our nervous system to respond to. So our signals are our breathing, how we move, switching off, maybe quieting down the monkey mind. Inhale, hold and pause for a moment, and then let it go. Let's do 2 more like that, all the way in. Hold, and let it go. One more, all the way in. And let it go. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully there's a few things there to take away and to put into your own practice. Again, keep practicing. The more you do it, the more your body will respond and the more powerful it becomes. So keep it up. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste.